Good morning. Got this one held back from a few months ago, April 2024. This was actually on Good Friday. I really don't know why I held this video off so long. I did break my BFS rod on it, so maybe it just made me irritated and I didn't want to look at it again. But anyway, here we are. So I'm at Fowl River, launching out of Memories Fish Camp, or what used to be Memories Fish Camp. Now it's just Memories Boat Launch. Starting off with the old World Pop, the 69F, that Shimano lure. It's that popper that I love so much. Just hitting it a few times along this creek as I head north. Some had those dogs riled up this morning. What was that? I got one. That'll be a good one if you want to keep it. So I'm not talking to myself. I'm not completely crazy yet. A buddy of mine's fishing with me today. I don't think he makes an appearance on camera, but he's a little bit behind me there. Worked my way up a little bit further north. There's kind of a bend just before you get to some houses where it opens up a little bit. I have caught some decent fish here in the past. Just still working that old popper. We'll see what we can get. Alright, that was a pretty good old topwater strike. Let's see what he is. He a bass? Oh, I don't think that's a bass. Let's get this dude in before he cuts us off. Old chain pickerel, jackfish.
Could have been
and they will cut your lures sometimes. Got to be quick with them. Took a second to get those treble hooks out, get him back in the water, and he is released relatively unharmed. Okay, another little bass. Not too bad. Not a huge one, but he's not too bad. Maybe a little 3/4 pounder with cheese. So get him unhooked. And I believe my buddy's keeping fish at this point in time, so we're going to pass it back to him and get back after it. As the day gets up a little bit later, switch over to that spinnerbait, and this should be the Hank Parker new classic spinnerbait, not the man's one, but the one that's actually by Hank Parker Baits. I've made another video about it in the past, and this water usually has a little bit of current up through here, and these fish are usually pretty willing to hit a spinnerbait. It's just that classic spinnerbait with that white trailer on the back. Gotta be here. He ain't went nowhere. Got one now. Yeah, I've missed a couple. Yeah, a couple little bites. And the one, Yeah, it's surprisingly deep up through here. It's about 12 foot, a little bit back past where you are. Further up the creek you go, you run into more obstacles like this. And this one isn't too bad if you're not running a big camera stick. The camera stick can make it kind of interesting sometimes. Heading back down the creek now to where it opens up, not too far from the launch. And I've decided to start throwing that popper again. It's a little open area, and I know there's some grass on the bottom here. So I'm thinking that spinnerbait's probably going to get hung up. That's why I went back to that top water. Alright, we've got another one. Come out with your fins up, you're surrounded. And that's a little bit better ones than the ones we were getting upstream. Not too shabby. Same old little grassy flat, just going to keep working it with that top water. I'm probably in it about as far as I caught that fish a few casts earlier. Shoot, man, it's hard to resist that popper. I'd hate to be a largemouth bass today. And you know, none of them have a bunch of real size to them, but it is nice to get out there and swing the bat a little bit and catch a few. And here we are, just easing back to the launch point. And I would say this was a pretty good Friday on Good Friday. Maybe I'll do it again next year. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think. I do appreciate you sticking around to the end if you made it this far. If you didn't, shame on you. Anyway, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you think. See you on the next one.